Making headlines tonight, police reform taking center stage in Washington as the president urges lawmakers to pass a bill next month. The George Floyd Justice in Policing Act has passed the House but has stalled in the Senate amid Republican opposition. Families and civil rights activists impacted by police violence met with lawmakers today. Ben Crump was joined by George Floyd's brother along with other relatives. The group first met with Senator Chuck Schumer and later had a meeting with South Carolina Senators Tim Scott and Lindsey Graham.
They listened intensely. It got very emotional at times, and they promised them that they were going to try to make meaningful legislation in their families' names.
The president has set a deadline for May 25th for lawmakers to pass a bill. That's the anniversary of Floyd's death. The Savannah Police Department is giving us a closer look into their training on how to handle situations where they may have to use force. It's something they have to be prepared for on every call. WSAV News 3's Ricardo Lewis shows us what it's like firsthand.
Through a simulation training, this man initially doesn't look like a threat, but things can change in an instant. I learned that while simply trying to learn what he was doing, and at the end, it led to him pulling out a gun and shooting.
Our officers are going through these situations, these incidents, and it's not a simulation. So what does go through our mind, just imagine what you went through during that simulation and amplify that.
I went through two simulations, one with a man who seemed to have had too much to drink in a domestic violence situation. Both had guns, one visible and the other out of sight, but both times I failed.
Oh no.
Luckily for you, we could restart the scenarios, change the scenarios, but on a daily basis, our officers depend on the information that's given to them.
In Georgia, police officers go through training at the Georgia Public Safety Training Center. The simulator helps them identify when force can be used.
As the world changes, we adapt as well too.
Around the country, police officers are being watched closely after high-profile deadly incidents.
We discuss the situations that happen around, and we don't like to Monday back quarterback another police departments, but we do take those and make changes based on what we see.
These officers watching as well, considering them as lessons learned.
We're all normal folk too. We are just given this opportunity and this privilege to further enhance our abilities to serve and protect the community.
In Savannah, Ricardo Lewis, WSAV News 3 on your side.
After the police academy, SPD officers continue to build on their skills. Each officer is required to put in more than 20 hours of instruction every year.